Mathieu Heijboer, you're the performance specialist of Team Visma and also the specialist of the time trial bike for this team, and obviously time trial specialist all in all. The parcours today, looking at your team, first of all in a broad perspective, how do you like it?
Oh, I like the course very much. It's a very fast course. It's not super dangerous. It's very quick or very fast because also there's a tailwind most of the time. But in general, I really like the course. Also, it's not too long, so obviously there will be time differences, but I don't expect too much of a gaps. So yeah, good course.
So if we start with Wout van Aert, how does it suit him?
It suits him very well. Like I said, it's very fast, so it's especially good for riders with a big engine, who are also aerodynamic, who are also technically skilled, because the descent is still quite technical. I mean, not dangerous, but still it's quite technical. So yeah, for Wout, it's a really good course. Yeah.
And what about for Jonas Vingegaard?
I think also a good course, but compared to his main rivals, I think he is a little bit in the disadvantage on this course, because obviously we know Jonas is superior in terms of climbing, but there are not so many meters of climbing in this course. So it's a lot about absolute power, about being very aerodynamic, and Jonas is very aerodynamic, but in terms of absolute power he lacks a little bit compared to, for example, Pogačar and Evenepoel. So that's the facts.
And I know you guys, you're a team that's always prepared to the fingertips of about everything pretty much. What kind of a time gap and time loss do you expect to have today?
I don't want to speculate too much about that. Last year in the TT I also thought it would be very close, but then I was wrong, luckily enough. But it's also depending a little bit on the form of the day, you know. We hope Jonas is increasing and improving every day. So I hope the time loss will be limited, but I do expect he will be a little bit losing some time to Pogačar and Evenepoel, yes.
If we look on the time trialing in particular, with his injuries and he's not really able to train.
No.
How much of a difference would that make in the time trial compared to a mountain stage?
Well, it makes a big difference, because normally like training on a TT bike is really like a routine in the daily or in the weekly training program. So that's something he couldn't do. So as we all know, the preparation for Jonas was far from ideal. And also, yeah, he couldn't train on his TT bike for a long time. So yeah, the preparation for sure wasn't perfect. But in the end, now we are here, and we're not going to think what could have been. We're going to try to do our best and give it all. And still, I mean, Jonas is very skilled on the TT bike, so it will not be like suddenly a major disadvantage. But yeah, it's not ideal.
Just one final question: what kind of a work have you been able to do on the time trial bike with Jonas?
Well, from the moment he was like physically able again to be on the TT bike, we started slowly doing some easy sessions on the TT bike, and then more and more also some harder sessions, mainly uphill, because we were also in Tignes on the altitude camp. So yeah, the last month the training has been quite okay, and obviously in the meantime we're also doing a lot of work like in fine-tuning the bike, etc. Yeah, we are still very confident. Like I said, Jonas is very skilled on the TT bike, and we're going for it.